Like, I don't know if it's just because it's turned into a habit, or if it's because, like,
you're still somewhat
I'm
scared.
still afraid of it. I don't know, because I picked up this book when I was 11. Because I remember it was shortly either before or after the 9/11 attacks. And I was 11 when that happened. And so shortly, I kind of laid dormant for that time until Taps came out. And then when I started watching Taps and stuff like that, that's when I decided I wanted to kind of investigate it. And I remember it was terrifying when I first started. It scared the crap out of me.
Oh, that was random. I apologize.
Yeah, it just scared the crap out of me. And it's not like bad anymore. I've seen every type of, except for Poltergeist.
Yeah, we have not.
I think we've heard them, but I don't think we've ever seen one because at Grafton.
Yeah, that
on Saturday.
That was definitely.
We thought we saw a skunk, and so we were looking for it. And since they have the no trespassing signs up now, we don't ever go into the house. We stay on the outside of the fence because we think that regardless if it's in the house or not, we're still going to get some sort of activity.
Mm-hmm.
But we were sitting there, and Steven left his recorder on the fence, and we thought we saw a skunk. And so we went over to the cars and we were looking for it, and all of a sudden we hear this bang.
Just a big old boom.
Yeah. And so it was creepy, but we're not sure what it was yet. I think it may have been some sort of poltergeist activity because I know it was inside the house.
Yeah.
Listening to the EVP,
it sounds
like a piece of wood hitting a piece of wood.
And there's a wood chair.
Yeah, there's a wood chair in that house. I know that for a fact.
Just we've sat on it plenty of times.
But yeah, I've seen everything from demons to ghosts to shadow people. But I really, really, really want to witness poltergeist activity. We investigated one of our friend's house once, and I remember sitting on his stairs, and Steven's hat for some strange reason flew up.
Oh, yeah.
That's probably the closest thing that I've been to poltergeist activity, was watching the hat fly off your head.
And it wasn't just that, it stayed on the wall.
Yeah, because I remember it flew up, hit the top of the door frame, kind of chilled there for a second, and then fell down. And I didn't see that until we actually reviewed the camera footage. But anyways, that's pretty much what got me interested in the paranormal.
With me, didn't really know what it was. Didn't really care to. And then a show came on Disney called So Weird. Don't know if you ever watched that show or not. It's about
I don't remember if I did or not. I'm pretty sure I did, but I can't remember it.
Who would investigate the paranormal, and for some reason that got me really actually hooked into it. Didn't really do research about it. I was just really hooked on the show. Never missed an episode. Watched all 3 seasons. Hated the 3rd season because the main chick left and they brought a different girl in.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, the one that died in what's the stuff where you live and then you die?
I don't know.
Final Destination. She was the one that had the staples go through her head.
Was that in the first one?
No,
or?
no, I think it was the 3rd, where they were working in a tool shop, and the chick falls and hits her head against a staple gun and continues.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she was the girl that replaced the main girl.
Who was the main girl?
Her name's Cara Delizia, I believe her name was. She's really hot.
Do you remember, is she in anything else that I may have seen? Do you know?
There was a show on Fox. I can't remember the name of it, but it was a school. She played a golf. Go figure.
Really?
But that kind of was like, oh, that's pretty cool stuff. There might be more out there, blah, blah, blah. My dad would just laugh.
He still laughs.
He still laughs. Hi, Daddy.
Pretty sure your mom's kind of into it.
Yeah, well, after what happened in the Carolina jail, she's definitely into it.
Yeah.
But the one time I really started getting into it, I kid you not, this legit happened. Wasn't sleeping. I was outside, just going for a walk. I was a kid, so I actually like to go outside my house. And I was right by my house, coming back from my walk, and you know that wood fence is, that brown fence?
Yeah.
You know that house that's right there? I swear to God, I saw a triangle shape go right over it. And that's when I was like, what? And then I started getting into it, kind of research about what stuff was, and never really, hey, how do I investigate this kind of thing? Never really got into that until Taps.
Yeah. So we've probably been doing about the same amount of time. Because I remember I got in with it when Taps came out. I thought it was just the most amazing crap in the world. With every show they're going to say that it's faked, and I honestly don't know. Ever since Grant left, I haven't really been paying attention to Taps anymore.
Yeah, I've really stopped watching.
Because Grant was probably my favorite character. But
dude, run!
Yeah, that's...
That was Eastern State.
Do
Do you think that clip is faked?
Which one?
The thing that looked like it was in a cloak and it ran towards the steel camera and then turned around and ran the opposite
I don't
way.
know.
Because it looks real because of how quickly it turned and ran, but at the same time, right when it's turning, you can see a pair of white shoes.
I don't know. I'll have to look at that clip again. I know that they went through a lot of speculation on whether or not they were fake or not. And it doesn't matter where you go. If you talk to any skeptic, they're going to say you're fake.
Yeah.
And that's one thing that I've learned to deal with. And over the years, I've kind of just learned to deal with it instead of getting pissed off. Because that would be my first reaction when I first started, is I would get really, really, really mad.
Mm-hmm.
When someone, you feel like you're doing something really brave, going out there in the middle of the night, pitch black.
Dark,
With,
you have no idea.
Exactly.
No idea what you're going against. And you're like...
And then someone turns around and tells you it's fake.
No, it's not real, it's fake. You're just imagining stuff. It's the trick of the eye.
Yeah.
That's my dad.
Well, my question is do you think your dad's just afraid of it, or?
Dude, my dad ain't afraid of anything. You know
I don't know.
My dad ain't afraid of crap.
Actually, I don't know your dad. I know
Except
of
for
your
needles.
dad.
I'm pretty sure he's afraid of needles. Yeah, he'd probably be terrified of that.
Probably.
I think he told me, he was like, I need to see it to believe it. And then I'm like, you saw what happened with Mom, there's your seeing, start believing.
Yeah.
And he just kept on blowing it off.
Well, I know that there's a lot of people out there that will say that it's fake because they're too afraid to realize, they're afraid of the unknown. Maybe that's why I'm afraid of the ocean, is because I don't know what the heck's in there.
Exactly. My family, we come from, pardon the language, douchebaggery.
Yeah.
And, it's just how my dad was probably brought up, is if you see it, then it's real.
Yeah.
Because no one in my family besides me believes in the paranormal.
And your mom. Your mom believes in paranormal.
2 out of...
I don't know. It's just one of the things that I think some of these people are, the reason they don't believe is because they're too afraid.
Yeah.
It's easier to believe that something... I don't know. For me, it's just the fact that there could be something sitting right there watching us and we don't know.
No, yeah, we have no clue.
I mean, it's a scary thought. Maybe they think that, just because they can't see it means it's not there. So it's their way of dealing with things that they don't understand. And you can say that they understand. They can say that they understand it and all that lovely stuff, but I personally think that most of I'm not saying all of them, but most of the skeptics out there are just too afraid.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of it has to do with ignorance, because I had a friend, he went on ghost hunts with me. He experienced things with me. He experienced things when he was in Iraq. And he came back and told me. And I had finally gotten him to go ghost hunting with me, and now I can't even get him to acknowledge that the paranormal exists.
Oh, man, I don't know.
Like, seriously, I can't even get him to talk about it. Last time I talked to him, he asked me if I was still doing the ghost hunting thing, and I told him yeah, and he's like, well, I don't know what you guys think it is, but in my opinion, it's just the power of suggestion. He's turned into one of those
hoopla people.
That's why I like your dad, is because he's not going to sit there and, make incredible fun of you for believing in it.
I don't know. Just not when you're there.
That's cool. If I don't see it, I'm fine, but...
And he's like, God, you guys are freaks.
I don't care if they call me a freak. It doesn't matter.
I'm used to him teasing me.
But the fact that, he's not making fun of us for doing it,
as far as
that means a lot. He acknowledges that there might be a higher power out there. And so this guy, he was part of my team, for crying out loud. And he doesn't even acknowledge that a God exists. He's turned into a giant atheist, pardon my language, douche.
Let's not
start
with atheists.
It's really sad because he was a really good friend. And he has a tattoo and all this lovely crap about atheism, What cannot be proven with physical proof, or something cannot be proven without physical proof, or...
That's a waste of a tattoo.
Something stupid. It's like something about, you need to see it to believe it. And it's amazing how much one person can have so much, effect on someone. I know that there are people out there that don't believe in ghosts, but they believe that all ghosts are demons.
Yeah.
I know a very large population of the Mormons believe that any ghost that you come upon about 90% of the time is going to be a demon, and it's trying to just, screw with you and try to scare the crap out of you and all that lovely bull crap. And it could be right. That's how I believe with most children's spirits.
Yeah.
Any kid spirit that I've dealt with so far has ended up being a demon. So I'm not going to just say that they're wrong in believing that, because I don't believe that they're wrong.
There might be a possibility that kids, are, kid spirits are that, just kid spirits.
I don't think so.
I mean, we haven't really seen it yet.
No, that's one of the things, I need to actually experience it to believe it. Because every little kid spirit has ended up being a demon. So, I honestly don't know about that one, but yeah, it's just sad. Just sad. What were we talking about before we decided to start talking about atheism?
People not believing it.
Yeah. I just destroyed this old bottle. Oh,
nice.
I just dripped it all over my computer.
Nice.
That shit stinks.
Smell
it.
I don't want to smell your damn dirty fingers. Get away from me.
You'll smell it eventually. It spreads, dude. But anyways, yeah,
Shit.
sorry about that side note thing. I think it's interesting. I would love to have, different callers and stuff. I want to get guests in that experience different things with their religion, stuff like that. I think it was cool. I think it'd be cool. I didn't mean to get sidetracked, but
That happened.
I started thinking about old members and stuff like that, and just how can you sit there and tell me that it didn't happen when you watched it happen? That's the ignorance in some people.
Like my daddy.
No.
He saw
Just because he experienced one thing doesn't mean that he needs to believe
Well,
it.
I'm pretty sure he's experienced more. He just doesn't want to tell anybody.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because he thinks that, people will
Well, think less of him because...
look below him, think he's a scum. And then my dad will, turns the Hulk and smash. I don't know.
Break bones.
Go back and all that. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. But it's depressing that people can experience these things, see these things with their own eyes, and then turn around and tell me that it's fake. We are going to be back in just a second. Like I said, I need to reset everything. Hopefully by next Friday, we'll hopefully going to upgrade to something better where we can have more. I think it'll put us up to be able to record a 3-hour show without breaks. Unless you just wanted to do it this Friday, and I'll give you money when I get paid. It's completely up to you.
I don't know about this Friday.
Yeah, because that's the thing. It's because we need to get that going. Just as long as we can make sure that we keep up with it,
Yeah.
That's the crappy thing about working in 2 separate jobs is I don't get paid the same time that you
Yeah.
do. If I still worked at Maverick, we would. But all right, we'll be back in just a second. I need to reset things. Yeah, just stay tuned. We'll be back in just a second.